Excellent, excellent. Wow. And he sneezed so bad.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the
This
situation
far. Goes. And I still hear myself. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hopefully this is fine. Hello? Test, test, test. Okay, okay. Sounds fine. Sounds fine. What I was first gonna do was just play through this story mode. And oh my days. And get the food too. Well, I'm gonna set this on auto so then I can focus on my food as well.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
All right, it's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Trust me, we can cover the bill.
Really?
We have cash.
You're not gonna take her offer?
We are like far from being
that's
marginally
right.
broke.
See, Lolly has gotten a lot quieter since Aurora ran away. She seems to be having a hard time.
Yeah.
He's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more than capable of paying our own bill.
Well,
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks? I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Are you sure? We can save you some more.
damn straight.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
Sure, that's fine with us. But Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, sweet Lolly.
I may be old,
Don't
but
worry.
I'm not broke. Like,
I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
a bunch of brokies, like. Andrew Tate of the what do you call it? Genshin World. Bunch of brokies. The food that I got is good. I got potatoes and actually like not air fried potatoes. Waffle fries. Potatoes. I mean technically they are potatoes. But you know. To be specific, they're waffle fries. Now I get to progress through a whole game while I get to eat and talk. I need to set up an alarm because I got work today as well. But overall, it isn't bad. And then next time I'll probably do stream. It's going to be relating to
What are you looking at?
studying.
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
Oh yeah, I think they're twins.
But Paimon only
She got
sees
two
one
Russian twins?
person
Oh
there.
hell no, twin.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss!
I may not be that smart, but what I am, I'm a chronic alcoholic. Here we go again.
There
like,
you go,
damn,
miss.
Bro.
Oh my! It's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have! Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you
sure.
hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
That's crazy.
So you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny.
Damn.
She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Like
Most days,
old.
hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me.
wonder
I
what type of
promise
food
I'll
they got
keep my
here.
alcohol down until I leave.
No alcohol, but food.
Well then, you have my thanks.
Well, you know, hospitality goes a long way.
Seat Lolly? Seat Lolly?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess.
got some golf for
You
drinking
want to test your
far too
skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still with us, Sweet Lolly? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me.
Ooh, she's a
Well,
schizo.
you know what
Oh,
happens
she's
next.
A schizo.
You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
Granny Sweet Lolly, you're not a monster at all.
Yeah, you're just old.
Exactly. And
I
while
know,
we're
right?
at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you.
Me?
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open? Oh, jeez.
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the lingering smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
Becoming a
No,
chronic
I'd say
alcoholic? Yeah,
it's an
probably.
ability that's unique to Sitlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red, red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh?
And now she's sober.
Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Oh, hell no.
Phew. Okay, it's passed. That was a close one.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up, not once.
For sure.
Are you feeling okay? Want to take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
Sober up a little bit more.
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon, it's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
I mean, you were just
Paimon
trauma
gets
dumping,
it.
like.
You're hoping
5
that we
minutes
wouldn't
ago.
think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame. I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it. Surely you know the feeling too?
Actually, about that.
Oh.
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
Crashed out.
So, you heard.
It's okay, Sea Lolly. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me?
I thought I was joking about
Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much. It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing.
Oh.
So that, happens to you a lot.
It happens to people in general,
Oh, yeah,
okay?
no, 100%.
Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old
Cabbages and all.
or 1,000 years old.
Just like
Everyone rolls around in their
my
pajamas sometimes.
cabbages.
I was just picking something generic.
my cabbages.
Take a walk with me.
I love that guy.
I have things to share with you.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
I mean, oh my gosh. My days. May as well. I have no clue what sickness has fallen upon me this time. I swear, I feel like I was just getting better, and then I get marginally worse because the weather doesn't want to play a fair game and it's throwing left and rights as if I could defend the left and right. Getting boxed out. Boxed out by some wind and cold. Holy smokes. Ridiculous.
Well, great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Yo, dankeschön.
You're making me want to cry.
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry.
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech.
Crash out.
I'm just-
Crash out again.
Embarrassed. Here you are thanking me. Even after you helped me all this time. Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Oh, yeah.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right. I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them.
Real. I'm
That
joking.
story's been passed down so long. It might as well be true.
You're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you? Are you scared of me?
We don't find you scary at all.
Are people just like not able to talk to like other people? Is
That's
this
because
happening?
you're not from my tribe.
Oh, okay.
You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing.
Well, that sucks.
I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me. Oh, not to brag or anything.
Not to brag, but
Maybe
you
it's
know,
hard
I'm just
to believe.
too good for any of
Just-
you peasants to even
Just
come close
pretend
to
I never
whatever I'm
said
trying to do.
anything.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Aurora
Bunch of
didn't seem scared of you. He thinks that
Brokey,
he was his granny,
untalented
right?
people. That's what you are sounding like. You
Yes,
brokey,
but
untalented
Auroron's
person.
a
You'll
special
never
case.
catch up.
Mawika already told you about her
No
plan.
matter how hard
And
you
you've
work,
given
I will
so much
always
help to
work
Auroron
harder,
and
like,
me. You deserve to learn the full truth.
Who's gonna carry the boats?
Auroron's
And the
not like
logs.
other people.
Who's gonna
As
do
I
that?
mentioned, he was abandoned as a child. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and
I'm gonna be
misfortune.
so for realsies,
No
though,
one
like,
knows
I've
who
not
his
been
parents
paying
were.
attention to like
He
the
was
story. I know
just
some things are
left on a
happening.
rock in the wilderness.
Guaranteed.
It's a miracle he wasn't devoured
But
by
at
some
the
wild
same
beast.
time, I'm like,
The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroron's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn Auroron into a vessel for lost souls. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroron would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
sending a living person to the Night King? Nah, that wouldn't kill him. Yeah, that would.
Now you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroron, would be sacrificed in the
They
process.
trolley problem
I
him,
wasn't
bro.
surprised
Oh my
the chief at the
gosh.
time came up with the
They
plan.
have to
The
sacrifice
ley
this
lines were
guy
already in a terrible state.
in order
A suitable
for the
candidate
greater
for the
good.
ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better.
I killed the guy
Of course
who
you're
makes
going
the
to take
trolley
it.
problem.
When
and
the
therefore
chief
there are no more
asked for
trolley
my opinion,
problems. But
I
therefore,
didn't give my
in
approval,
it of itself is a trolley
but I
problem.
didn't
Oh
object
my
either.
gosh.
So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Auroron escaped with his life.
I can't believe
Pathetic.
he lived.
Isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroron would probably be dead. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait, but it's not his fault.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls.
Real thing,
More than any of
I don't
us.
really care about this story.
He understands just how dire the situation with. Maybe
I missed the
he
Fontaine
chose
one because
Traveler,
that one was so
Didn't the
simple
captain
to
say he found-
understand.
Anyway, we
This one they're
can't just
bringing
let
up so
things
many
go on.
tribes and
Hey,
things. I just
you don't look so
I
good,
can't
Sweet
wrap my head
Lolly.
around it.
Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Yep.
probably drank too much.
The Fontaine one was cool too.
Okay.
It was law
Forget
and
that.
politics.
I need to go home.
With the risk of, the
I
whole
hit it a little
place
too
going
hard.
under. That one kind of made more sense to me. This one, on the other hand, I played through Act 1 and Act 2. Or whatever, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. And I kind
You've
of don't
helped-
get it.
Hey,
All
we're
I know is that we
friends,
did
aren't
save Kachina
Besides,
from
you
that
already said
underground
you owe us
place.
the
That was pretty
favors.
cool.
Good point.
But other than
Well,
that,
I'll
just
go
like-
home and get some sleep. We can
Oh,
figure
no.
out our next move in the morning.
I don't. No, there's nothing like really memorable so far. I feel like the Fontaine one was way
Friends.
more memorable. You get to see the underground. That was pretty
I
sick.
like the sound of that.
Because that one, you see the poverty and difference between the
Aurora's
up
probably
and
back
the
with
down.
captain, don't you
It's
think?
like, oh yeah,
You
these
mean about
people.
the
It was like Attack on
backup
Titan.
plan?
These
Do you
people
really
are
believe
not
what the
good
captain
to
told us?
be seen by the public eye, so they sent them underground. And also because they're super poor.
Yeah, you're right.
So there's people
We should
living
just go to
under
her
there.
directly.
There are people
she's
hiding
probably
from the
asleep.
government because they
We
do
can
not
find
trust
her
the
first thing in
government.
the morning.
They're artificial like sort of
What is it?
civilizations that are living in a fish. You know, there were things that like piece together more elegantly than this. And then there's this that like not, maybe it's a me thing. Maybe I'm just not paying attention enough. And I feel like it would be more enjoyable, but like who knows? I just could not like.
Take it
Maybe I'm
easy.
just playing this for the sake of proceeding on to the next chapter. Unless something huge is gonna happen in this, you know, then it's probably not. It ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. Russ, bro. It ain't that deep, twin. At 2 o'clock, we clock off, head to work, and we clock back in, and they are still have yet to use a blanket. All of this time, they sleep on top of the blanket. Not like it's an issue, but like, damn, you would think after what, 4 or 5 years, they would start using a blanket.
Guess we should see what's going on.
What? Go outside the inn. Leave the inn. Honestly, an inn inside of a coliseum though kinda goes hard. Wholehearted honesty.
You're already here.
Yup.
I was just about to come get you.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive. Especially after all the drinking last night.
It's probably all the
Let's not bring up
years of
last night.
experience that,
I'm
like,
embarrassed about the
become
whole thing.
sober immediately.
Anyway, I was
Or she's
also
a
woken up by the
high-functioning
commotion.
alcoholic.
Looks like
That
all
could
the
be the other
warriors from
thing.
the stadium are on the move. I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Night Wind. I need to head back right away.
So I'm assuming
The
the
Abyss attacked
Masters of the
again?
Night Wind
Are you sure you can
is
handle it
in-
on your
I know
own?
she
Do
said
you
it
need
was a
our help?
tribe. So we're just what? trying
I'll
to
be
help the
fine.
tribe.
We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various The stadium could always use more manpower. So
Should be
I'm
fine.
done making excuses for him. I was the one who vouched for him. But I should be able to convince. As for the ancient name, once we handle this correct, thank you.
See you around, brother.
She left in a
We
hurry.
need to deal with whatever problem arises,
looks like a
aka
lot-
the Abyss attacking the stadium. Oh, Mulani.
Traveler, over here! Perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared.
Oh.
Oh, you're all here! But, what's with the whole Star Outlander thing?
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the
Yeah.
But can we get a quick rundown of this?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Night Wind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
Yes,
Damn.
and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
Okay.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for
Let me
now.
put this up.
But I can't say the same for the adventurers and merchants stuck in the wild. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty,
Okay.
just in case my tribe
Should
needs
be
me.
fine.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together.
Oh, you sound different.
Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Just leave the Children of Echoes to us. That would be pretty. It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That will make my job a lot easier.
Koichi, do we really have to do this?
All right, let's hurry up and talk.
Okay. Okay.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
That should be fun. This should be fun.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now.
No.
People across
apparently
Natlan are in
not.
danger.
Okay.
Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation short.
That's all right. We're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after this.
Yes, sir. Oh, sorry.
What?
What you mean?
So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function, but there's more to the story. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price.
You kill yourself.
The Gnosis would
and
drain all the
die.
souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Oh,
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But does that mean...
it's
Yes.
a triple trolley
It means
problem.
sacrificing those souls in the
Yeah.
process.
You kill Auroron, you
Souls
save
are
the
just
Night
another
Kingdom,
form of
you
life.
save Natlan,
The cruelty of this method is
destroy the Night
self-evident.
Kingdom, or you do
The Night
nothing.
Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends.
Auroron
Using the
lives,
Gnosis
but
means
the Night
converting
Kingdom
all three
dies.
into
That's
material for the
thing.
net, erasing our history and culture.
And Natlan might die too.
Even
so
then,
like
The net can still become corroded.
Auroron just can't
If we
live.
cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, then all those sacrifices are for nothing. Given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end. Now it's true, both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our options, this is our best bet. Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario. Having a contingency plan is our duty, not just to the people of Natlan, but to all who live on this continent. Still, this has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious how the captain learned this information.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem. Could be equally as extreme, though.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no reason for him to lie. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question for us.
This guy's definitely scheming. Do you
Judging
think the
by your
guy-
expression, you must have doubted me.
I doubt him,
A
bro.
little, we would never...
He probably doesn't
Wait,
lie
what are you
about his
talking about,
lab, but he
Traveler?
probably is not telling us the whole truth at the same time as well.
Just as expected. I appreciate your sincerity. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this so now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
I kinda do. But he doesn't.
You
So
scared
I mean,
Paimon.
like, what am I to say?
Really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my
Mawika.
friends call me, and I like it that way. As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned,
That's great. Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, I'm confident the warriors station. Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle the difficult locations.
Wait, you're going to fight in person?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever became the Pyro Archon. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. Oh, now you doubt my strength.
No, I'm doubting your strategy.
That hurts, Traveler. If we had time to spar, you might think otherwise. Anyway,
Okay.
even
Let
if
your
we
ego
respond to
be-
these threats
be
in
run.
time,
My bad.
it's
for
not a
even-
permanent
for
solution
even
in the
doubting
long
you,
run.
yeah?
I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would have devastating consequences. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlements.
Ooh, a
Now
settlement
I
place.
just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of the crisis to the people of Natlan.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be the only response. In any case, that's for me to worry about. I'll let you know when we have more information on the captain.
All right, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Milani. She can't be.
To be or not to be, and these people are going to die. I'm almost certain of it. Whenever there's a war and outcry in the middle of something that is already unstable, so right now you're looking at what? Places that are being attacked by the Abyss with uncertainty and unknowing. These people are cooked whether or not they stay. If these places are getting attacked, some people ought to die. It don't really matter because
Quick, over
everybody-
here! To safety!
Like it ain't what do you call it? It ain't
Kachina,
like-
how many people do you have left?
They've all made it out.
Oh, these people are cooked. I'm
It's the
telling
Traveler
you.
and Paimon! They're here!
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as
Tell
possible.
them to leave their things.
We'll
It
go
better
together.
Be a caravan of people, not a caravan of stuff. It's
I'm
gonna
coming
be like
too.
the Attack on Titan thing. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you better help us push our caravan all the way through this damn gate, or nobody gets through." And we're like, you know what? Burn the guy at the stake. Forget about your things, bro. And if you were the only thing that was going through your head was pure greed, then probably you were cooked anyways because you just killed off all your customers. So you were not winning in any other case.
Stay safe. We've got this.
Oh, you got the kit, but at the same time, the kit is not good for this. Also, I have no clue how to use it.
Bam! Get back!
Letting brave names echo!
Let's ride! Catch an epic wave! Whoosh!
Propagate! Germinate!
Watch drive.
Carving wave!
Bang. I didn't even know what to do.
Amazing! Drilling down!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Oh my gosh, my brains.
I really thought I was done for.
Yeah, because you're bringing along that thing in the bag, bro.
I can't thank you enough.
I can't.
Don't
hate
worry about
you
it. We're
enough.
just glad you're okay. Let's see.
Some
your
people are more
goods look fine,
empathetic, though,
too.
so.
Guess the Abyss isn't after Mora.
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echoes.
That was scary, but we did it!
Pick up the pace,
By the way, where's
people.
Seat Lolly?
The Masters of the Night Wind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe. She said we can deal with the ancient name.
That makes sense. The attacks are more urgent. All right, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's head back to the tribe.
No, my sword!
Okay.
Looks like a few people were hurt after all. Oh, I should have got here sooner.
The Abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed out as soon as I heard the alarm, and there were already so many monsters. Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that, we destroyed several pylons as a team.
I wasn't in charge or anything. We just happened to be together. Still, I think this proves that camping in the wild was a great idea. That's how we were able. Sleeping on the wet grass was pretty uncomfortable, but it was worth it.
You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way. We've managed. It's impossible not to feel angry.
And we still don't know when the final two heroes are going to appear. That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time. You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani.
Honestly.
You always find a way to cheer people up. Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
Optimism, bro. I'm sitting here saying everybody's gonna die.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but it comes at a huge price.
I have no clue.
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution but refusing to use it.
I miss that.
Honestly,
bro. I'm not even lying to you.
if he has the same information as us, I can't really blame him.
I was out in the kitchen or someplace else, but I knew I had
It's
this plan
probably
somewhere in the
because our
back.
plan is so
'Cause
risky.
I missed that entire
We don't
fight.
even
I'm
know
not
if
gonna
the
lie.
6 hero. We talked to Malika before we left the stadium.
Malika.
According to her, the cost of the captain's plan is too high. And, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice, she would have picked it. Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's disappearance, she was really sincere and patient with me. Plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already proven how much she values even a single person's life. When it comes to Natlan's survival, there's no way she would hold back.
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure we have different priorities. Life is important, but so are history and memory.
Malika.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seems like she wasn't holding anything back this time. The next question is... Yeah, and isn't he from Snezhnaya? This is all super confusing.
He's gonna screw this place up.
We still don't
somehow.
have
I
enough
don't trust that
information.
guy for
Once we
one
figure
bit.
out what the Fatui are doing,
This guy is
we'll have our
double,
answer.
triple cross people. He probably.
Let's head back then. Malika said her intelligence officer should return soon. With how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to give something away.
I don't trust this.
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own. With a bit more information, we just might get to the bottom of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Want to join our garrison, Mualani? I was just about to ask. Count me in. If I was just a bit faster, we could have prevented a few people from getting hurt. People who could help us in the next battle. It's all a chain reaction. Then you should go register right away. It shouldn't take long. Everyone's looking for people. Register? Nah. I'll just follow you around. You know, go where you go, do what you do.
Real.
Okay, but then you have to follow my orders. All right. See you. Oh, you bet.
Oh my gosh. Why is it cold on cold? This is ridiculous. It's cold in my house. It's cold outside the house. There's no heat, it feels like. My goodness. It's only cold.
Malika! Oh,
How is
Cheska and
it
Queechy
saying
are
it's
here.
18
Wait,
degrees out and then it's
are
cold
you
outside
okay,
too?
Queechy?
I'm fine.
They ran into the Fatui while out on.
The Fatui?
Oh, okay, that's crazy.
Calm down and let me explain.
Oh, we got you. Cutscene? Cutscene. 10 frames, 9 frames. Oh my god. 8 frames.
Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait. It looks like they're protecting a group of travelers. Over there. Do you see?
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Let's keep observing for now.
What if the Abyss?
We're glad you're okay.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the stadium or one of the tribes.
Thank you so much. I wish there was something we could give you.
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission and saw you being attacked. It was our decision to help. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret. If anyone asks, just say you were saved by warriors from Natlan.
Oh, okay.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Our captain simply wishes... Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep you quiet, we would have employed a harsher method.
It's kind of right though there too.
Got it. We'll get going now.
Did you hear that?
These
They
places
mentioned
are
a
getting
captain.
bombed,
Isn't that
bro.
who the Pyro Archon is looking for?
Exactly. We could be onto something big. Still, there was no trade. They were just helping people in need. I didn't sense an ulterior motive. I didn't believe the captain when he
same
said he
here.
wanted to save Natlan.
I'm no
But based on what we just
expert,
saw,
but I think these guys are helping
It's
them.
possible he was telling the truth.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole time.
It's too early to say.
So the
Let's
bad
follow
guy
them and
does
see what's
one
really
good thing
going
and they're
on.
immediately good. That's some crazy criteria you have there. I'm not even lying. They do one thing good and immediately you become, what do you call it?
So this is where they were headed.
Maybe they're fine.
Looks tricky. It's heavily guarded on all sides.
I'm like hella suspicious of all of these people.
Koichi,
None of them seem
wait for me here.
trustworthy.
I'll
Only
go in
reason
and
why
check it
these
out.
guys seem kinda
Oh,
trustworthy is
no,
because
you
they were down
don't.
in the-
How are you
down
planning to get
dirt
through
with
all the
me, bro.
guards?
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage. With our tribe's special way of getting around, I doubt they'll see me coming.
Bro, I doubt
We
you'll
still can't
yourself
see
coming.
anything on the inside. What if you can't find cover? You won't have anyone to watch your back if you go in alone.
Also true.
The more heavily
Also
guarded the
true.
location, the more valuable the secrets. Even if the captain isn't here, we can still figure out what the Fatui are planning. That intel is worth the risk.
Fine. You're not gonna listen to me anyway, so let me come with you.
That's even more risky. You've been running around saving people for days. You're already at your limit. I'm confident I can protect myself. I'm not sure you can say the same. At least right now.
I can.
You really believe that?
Oh,
Fine,
that's
don't believe me. But you
crazy.
can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout all on your own sounds more reasonable.
But
You
I'm
know,
him,
growing
bro.
up,
I'm
even
him.
if I insisted on doing something, it never gave you any trouble. I'm not sure you can say the same.
All right. If we start arguing, this will never end. We can't let this opportunity go to waste.
Guess that means I win. Don't worry, you're not the only capable young person from our tribe. I can handle this.
All right. Same plan as usual. We split up, communicate with hand signals, make sure our blind spots are covered, and support each other once we
Communicate with
strike.
hand signals.
Got your
Imagine
ropes?
Being, like, severely vision impaired. You didn't bring your
Yeah,
glasses.
let's go.
And you're trying to communicate with hand signals. That would be the most annoying thing possible. Like, if it was me and you're communicating with hand signals, or we're more than 20 feet away, I'm not seeing what you're signing. I'm not even lying. You would be like, oh, go forward, not to the left. And I'd be like, go forward. Go forward. Into the crowd? Yes. This is what you mean.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place. I should wait for Koichi's signal.
Koichi, Kyuchu, Choo-choo, Choo-choo train. Oh, they just made a whole segment of us doing stealth. It's not that I do mind, but man, I know I'm gonna be the one clicking it, and it's gonna be a point and click to kill time.
Now.
Okay, never mind. It's just dialogue. I thought it would be point.
Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act.
There's quick time events? Holy smokes. But they gave me 5 seconds to click just to be sure I clicked
Good.
it on time.
I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui.
I think we should throw them
Koichi should
off
have
the
line of
ledge.
sight. I'll wait for her signal.
Oh. Good to go.
That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep moving. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move. Whew. That was close. Almost got
Are
caught.
these the baobab trees?
Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next chance. Now's my chance. I made it! That'll show my sister. Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it!
Oh yes, toss the mysterious yellow orb there. Oh, you killed the capybara.
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh! It stings! What the heck is that? What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. They've probably had enough of this job already. The people on the hill over
Make
there
them
left to help their
crash out.
comrades.
Holy smokes.
This is our chance.
That kills me.
Come get me, Chaska. I hope she gets this hand signal.
That's Koichi's signal. Smart idea. Alright, time to
No
move.
time to reminisce. Get you moving. Get moving.
Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is completely clear. It should lead us to the deepest part of this place.
This bridge.
Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me. Not my own sister, though. No, she avoids me.
I was wrong, Koichi. You've done well.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it? Now I look like the mean one.
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory. The more time we waste, the more danger.
All right. If you're not gonna take the bait, then looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this many people. I doubt it's because they're interested in our culture and history.
Or like
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism. The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day. And even people from Natlan don't know how to use it. Why would this be the Fatui's target?
They're bad guys.
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. This should be what our Lord's looking for. Took us long.
Back? Back where? Should we keep
You really want to keep going?
Of course! We make a good team, don't you?
What was that sound?
Uh-oh. We've been spot-
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What? You'll regret.
You see, warn them. Falling rock incoming is crazy. Watch out.
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. They'd collected several identical pieces of something. It looked like they were waiting, though. So we decided to come back.
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the stadium.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were fighting, right? So my perfect record remains.
You've done very well. I could make a comment on knowing your limits, but it's not my place.
I know. I'm already reflecting on my actions.
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the source mechanism. The device is a complete mystery, even to us. What does the captain want with it?
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve a similar purpose to the Gnosis. Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natlan familiar with the secret source.
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for you to get some rest. Oh, and there are gifts from your patients waiting at the speaker's chamber. I've prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude. I'll send it to your home along with the others.
My patience. That's so nice of them. Guess that means...
You don't need to give us anything, Archon.
Well, if Koichi doesn't want her favorite Saurus crackers...
I accept. Thank you, Archon.
What am I gonna...
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorite... I'll start investigating the source mechanism right...
Yummies!
Full of the springs, scions of the canopy, children of echoes. Where did Sitlali said she was going again? Who knows?
Take it easy.
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home. With our parents there to keep an eye on her. I can make sure she actually rests.
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of prisoner. I'll be fine in a day or two. There's no need to go all the way home.
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you collapse. What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel, you're not gonna rush out the minute you hear the alarm?
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. On the off chance something like that were to happen, I might. But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter how hard or tiring the work gets. I guess you're right. But I don't have to like it. Ugh.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except you were the one trying to stop Chaska from doing something dangerous.
I'd do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger. As a doctor, I don't want people to get hurt because of a rash decision.
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients. So can't you understand why your own sister would feel the same way about you?
The two of you are the same, you know?
I disagree. I understand the risks and costs of my decisions.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always making excuses when things go wrong.
That's just not true.
You think I don't have proof?
Okay, don't get into another fight. Just pretend Paimon never said it.
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong. Arguing is just how we communicate.
Real.
Neither of us really takes it to heart.
Plus, I guess we are similar in some ways. We're family. I can't...
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down, so we'll always have our differences.
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day and
Be my guest. See you later, Traveler and Paimon.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
Bye, you two.
Those two will probably make up for real at some point, right? Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over...
Sorry for popping up out of nowhere. Again.
Why do you look so awkward? Oh, is there something you need from us?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for interrupting your rest. I'll treat you to some charcoal grilled steak to make up for it.
Awesome! Just give us your orders!
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news. Remember what we talked about before parting ways?
Oh yeah, you mentioned how Auroron has always wanted to save Natlan, and something about his soul being fragmented. Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Auroron is probably back with the captain. What do you think?
I agree with your hypothesis. And just now, I confirmed it myself. Auroron came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our camp.
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left,
I'm surprised you let him.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on. Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he made sure to keep his distance. I kept an eye out for a good opportunity, but it never came. All these years of calling me Granny, and I couldn't do a single thing for him in the end.
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him together, right? That couldn't have been easy.
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. Running around the tribe, dropping by random houses right and left. He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but a child of Natlan. It's only natural for a child to want to do something for their family. Besides, Auroron is my apprentice. He might have a few tricks up his sleeve, but I guarantee I know every single one.
Wait, what are you saying?
Look. Remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? This is the talisman I created to keep it stable. And this gem is what makes the talisman work. It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put the new gem in a supply bag and asked Aoife to bring it to him. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing me all sorts of things, and he happens to be very good friends with Auroron. Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Auroron would find the gem as soon as he opened the bag. He knows how important it is, so I knew he would make the switch. He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag. The moment he touched it, a portion of his memories were copied onto the old gem, which he no longer needed.
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't, but I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is much more subtle. He won't notice anything.
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroron's memories in this gem.
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who taught him everything he knows?
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away.
Once we get to the bottom of this, we can finally track him down. I know he thinks of me as his grandma, but do you think he'll get mad at me for this? You can be honest.
That's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. I didn't stop the ceremony all those years ago, and now I'm useless again. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger. Yeah, you're right. First anger, then tears. Oh, wait! Who are you calling a crybaby?
You're just making it worse, Traveler.
I need to look at his memory. Even if he resents me, refuses to see me, or runs away for good, I don't care, and I won't blame him. A family does whatever it takes to protect their own.
You sure you'll be okay? We can come with you if you want.
Did you just say you'll come with me?
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because, right, we need leads on the Fatui.
You really mean it? Fine, you can come. Just promise me you'll see this through. No backing out. Got it?
Don't worry, we're professional adventurers.
Then I place my trust in your professionalism. All right, time to sneak into someone else's memory and engage in some, unwanted spying. You heard it here first. I wouldn't be doing this if I had any other choice. Are you ready?
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future. And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Can't complain. What you up to? Naming your vegetables again?
No, just some idle conversation.
Sounds fascinating. What did they say?
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
I sound just like super.
Only if you're. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at his place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden. I hope you two didn't get into a huge fight.
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce. Here you go.
You really knew I was coming. That's pretty amazing.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows. That's what everyone says.
Hey, have you seen that strange group of people that just appeared out of nowhere?
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all elite warriors. It seems like they're looking for someone, but I wouldn't go around asking too many questions. If you run into them, be careful.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not? Why do you live here alone?
I enjoy living by myself out in the wild. I guess you're from the Fatui, the one everyone's calling a big deal.
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali is her name.
Granny? What does an Outlander want with her? I've heard the name. You have business with her?
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers elsewhere.
Oh, he could tell I was lying, and now he's leaving? He gave up just like that? Hey! At least tell me why you're looking for Citlali.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? What does she have to do with them?
There's some wisdom that they don't have.
I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning.
Something's up. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh.
I've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort of invasion.
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her promise.
My lord!
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him and also familiar in some way. I can't describe it.
What is it?
My lord, I feel dizzy.
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful realm.
That was a spell from... How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult. This could...
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. If you note, however, there's no reason to
Yes, sir!
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really not care? It seems like his subordinates refer to him as the captain. Never heard of him before. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual. Oh, what is he gonna do?
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there. What does he want with her?
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time. Do you truly wish to do this?
The time for idle observation is over. It now falls on me to act. This nation is out of time.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top? Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines, it's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Where is it coming from? Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let that happen.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
Bro, I myself am about to...
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
And yet, one of those very beasts saved your life.
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the Pyro Archon is planning. Can she really save us? The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts. So I felt like I had to help you.
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you realize that.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe. So, we're in the same boat.
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for Citlali? Do you know her?
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted. It was obvious the moment I mentioned her name.
Citlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know. It's my duty to protect her.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise. Do I really need to tell you what that means?
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met. But maybe, just maybe, you can show me the way.
Strange? Cizalale is said to be the legendary Granny Eastsley, someone capable of communicating with the Wyab, and the Wyab are the key to information on the Night Kingdom.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to know.
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul, a sense of justice.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rash judgment. You are more capable than I imagined. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my plan. I see. Interesting approach.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Traveler, Paimon. Are you two alright?
Paimon's fine, just, a little dizzy.
Of course. I'm so mad at him. After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Stubborn, self-righteous fool. Where's that gonna get him? Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just run away whenever he wants. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing coming.
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like grandson, as they say.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Huh, that kid's got nothing on me. Anyway, back to what we just saw. I don't even know what to make of it.
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to reconstruct the ley lines? What does that even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe? But how does that help with the abyss?
Now it's 150.
The loom of fate?
Anyway.
Which mean...
Why is he so upset?
Yes, she needs to know about...
Oh my gosh, bruh. Oh, that's like it. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna call it. Pretty good. Oh my god. That was crazy. I was just like, I don't even know how long I was AFK. Holy frick, like, brother. Anyways.